Wow. Just fucking wow. Before I go into this shit, holy fuck. Okay. Okay. Before I go anything, I would like to point out, right, that I made a review for 110. I made a review for it. It was done, and I went to go edit it and put that shit together and put it up, and the fucking audio did not get picked. Like, literally 30 minutes of audio was gone. Okay? 30 fucking minutes. Right? And I was salty as shit about it, so I said, fuck it. I'm not worried about it. I'll do it later. Okay? I procrastinated. I'm sorry. But I'm glad I lost all the fucking audio on that shit. Because I am now going to bundle 110 and 111. Fuck the other episode. Fuck 109. That's just trash, bro. 110 and 111 belong together. So we're going to review those two episodes. That's what we're going to go over right now. Because this shit has gone from literally 0 to 100. Okay, fuck it. I'm same thing. I don't script any of this shit. Don't hate me for this. Dude, please, I beg. Don't hate me for this. Alright, so we start off, right? And it appears that they're starting off before, you know, all the shit with Goku being sucked in, whatever. You get the point, right? So first off, they start off with the trump card that always saved us, and I'm sitting over here like and then this nigga says that if he could have pushed it all the way, Goku would have won. And I'm still sitting over here like
You serious?
So yeah. So first of all, okay. The Spirit Bomb has not always saved your ass. First of all. The first time that y'all motherfuckers used the Spirit Bomb, that shit missed. The only reason why it even worked against Vegeta was because that nigga Gohan just happened to be behind him, reflected the shit, and it ended up hitting Vegeta in the back. That is the only reason why it worked against Vegeta. The second time, you used that shit against Frieza, and he ate that shit. The third time, y'all had to gather fucking energy from all over the solar system, galaxies, all that shit, the universe, just to get that shit to work, right? Against Kid Buu, right? This shit right here is the most ridiculous thing I have ever seen placed in Dragon. Oh my god. Can you imagine, like, this is basically where I am, okay? Imagine me thinking that Goku is like, he is like the ocean, man. He's the fucking ocean, alright? He is a vast ocean of power. And then imagine that somehow, in one episode, you realize that this nigga is not an ocean of anything. This nigga is a grain of sand in a desert that is Jiren. This nigga blinked away a Spirit Bomb. I don't think you heard me. This nigga blinked away a Spirit Bomb. How? What? Why? My brain. Okay, Jiren is overpowered. Okay, so what else, right? So they're having basically what equates to this giant game of life or death space volleyball with a fucking Spirit Bomb. They're just knocking this shit back and forth. And finally Jiren says, fuck you, Goku, and fuck your Spirit Bomb. I don't fuck with your shit, right? And we Whis says, yo, this dude is literally like a god of destruction. Oh, but it gets worse. Not only has he reached that state, confirmed by Whis, because unlike Krillin and Roshi over here, who don't know shit about shit, okay, he's an angel, okay, an angel. Anytime an angel says some shit, that shit's fact, period. Like, if they say something as a fact, they make a statement, it's pretty much accurate to the T, okay? So he basically has the power of a god of destruction, alright? And not only has this motherfucker he blinked away a spirit bomb, okay? He, just by staring at it, he made it collapse in on itself. It collapsed in on itself, and it sucks Goku into it. Now, mind you, right? Mind you, what happens next is bullshit. This is still bullshit, okay? Don't get it twisted, right? This is still bullshit. What happens next makes no fucking sense in any capacity, right? But essentially, what happens is Goku gets sucked into the spirit bomb, and it looks like he's dead, right? It looks like he's dead. He should be dead, okay? Somehow the stage doesn't get destroyed, okay? I don't know how. It probably should have been, but it didn't. It's the hardest material in the multiverse. We'll give him a pass for it. We don't really know how powerful Kachin really is, so we'll let it go, right? We see Beerus actually get some character development, and it appears that, yo, I don't know why, but he appears to be more shocked and more shook by the fact that Goku is possibly dead than all of Goku's friends who've known this man for like all of his life. That's the shit that bothered me. Like Beerus has known this man for like less than a year at this point. Maybe a year or so. Little over a year. Maybe. Right? And this man is more shook about Goku possibly being dead than like everybody else that's left on the team. Everybody else is just like, oh, that just happened. Well, shit. And Beerus is like, my nigga. My nigga Goku. No, this can't be possible. Impossible. Yo. Oh man, this episode was interesting. So we see some character development for Beerus, who he appears to actually legitimately care about Goku's well-being. He thinks him as a friend, and again, I've already gone over this. Like, this is Goku is the second strongest person that he has fought in his universe, right? In Universe 7, this is the second strongest person he's ever fought. The only other person that would be stronger than Goku would be Whis, obviously. So this guy obviously means a lot because he's basically a rival to Beerus. But I thought it was very interesting that we saw a piece of character development like this with Beerus. It's nice, okay? It's nice for a change. And they start arguing about, because, you know, Goku got hit by his own attack, whether or not this counts as a disqualification for Jiren or not. And I predicted something like this, right? I predicted this. I said that at some point in this tournament, right, someone is going to get hit by their own attack because it was reflected by someone else, and then we're going to have to do this ruling for it. But of course, this is very simple logic. If it's your attack and it vaporizes you, that's your problem. That's your fault, right? Pretty simple logic. So as I predicted, right, the person who reflects back the attack gets no penalties. So Jiren is clear. He has nothing to worry about at all. Of course, if Jiren got eliminated that way, that kind of be bullshit anyway. People be like, yo, we want to see Jiren fight hit. We're gonna go into that a lot later in this, because I don't know how long it'll be going. I'm trying to get through this as fast as I possibly can, because if I ramble on, I will be going on about this shit for an hour. So I'm gonna try to breeze through this so I can get to the point that I really want to touch upon, right? So after Jiren basically dicks Goku and his spirit bomb, right? Apparently the other fighters from other universes didn't lose their will to fight somehow. Like they think somehow they stand a chance. I don't get it. maybe this is maybe they think they're gonna just jump them and maybe they'll solve things with numbers. Little do they know how utterly pointless that is. Regardless, right? But after all that shit happens, the whole world of Void starts to shake. And of course, with plot armor himself, that man Goku starts to come back from the dead. I don't know where the fuck this man came from, because mind you, like I said before, this is bullshit. This doesn't make any sense, right? He should be dead. What Beerus should have said when this question was asked by Whis, do you have anything to say? Beerus should have said, this nigga should be dead. But he's not, because he's Goku, right? And finally, we see what we've been waiting for and has been hinted at for months at this point. Like, we've been waiting for this. But what I did not expect is that this is not a transformation. This is a new state of being that was hinted at a very, very long time ago. And if you didn't remember it, I don't blame you. While I was watching the episode, I had to think back to that, and I was like, holy shit, this was literally called. This was predicted to be something that Goku would achieve, like, at least 50 episodes ago. Literally, like, 50 episodes ago. That's how long ago this was mentioned. But I'm gonna go over that in a bit, right? Because I have to go over this fight, right? So, first of all, the fact that he survived this explosion is complete bullshit. And don't try to convince me, oh man, Goku, man, he didn't survive the explosion at Dumb Luck. Bullshit. That nigga is the luckiest Saiyan being in all the universe. He should have died from this shit. Period. It makes no sense how he absorbed the spirit bomb, even though he had literally no energy and was losing consciousness. No. It's bullshit. However, another thing, right, that I have to cover before we go over this fight is it's confirmed. The writers don't give a fuck about energy sensing or God Key or any of that shit anymore, right? Apparently, these niggas can sense Goku's energy. How? How? This... Bro. How do you, like, again, I can understand Tien being able to sense the heat, but these niggas can now somehow sense Goku's energy, even though he is using God Key, and this is beyond Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20. Now, all of a sudden, the normal-ass Earthlings can sense his energy. Plot hole! Plot hole! Right. Alright, so... Again, I had gripes with this episode. Okay, there was bullshit. But this fight was insane, bro. It was too short. It was too short. As soon as Goku got his new state, bro, this man said, fuck talking. Nah, we're gonna see how strong this shit really is. In an instant, he goes from doing his normal, you know, okay, I feel like I've changed a bit, to, oh, I'm aiming for this nigga's neck now. This is the shit I was talking about. Several reviews ago, I said, enough talk, more fighting, please stop talking. I don't give a fuck. Stop the exposition. If the exposition is not gonna help me understand the story, if the exposition is not gonna help me understand the story, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Just get into the fighting. And finally, the writer said, okay, we're going to give that to you. So right off the bat, Goku says, yo, we swapping hands. This man is doing somersaults and moving in a way that we have never seen him move before, ever, period. This shit is on another level, obviously. This man went from being dicked in Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20 to actually being able to graze Jiren. So his power jumped by at least 10 to 20 times. It's still bullshit, okay? I get it. Like, if he actually, like, if it made sense that how he absorbed the spirit bomb, technically he would be able to unlock this level of power because the spirit bomb is exponential depending on the people who give the energy to the spirit bomb. But regardless, if it actually made sense why he was able to absorb the spirit bomb, this level of power growth would actually make some sort of sense. Even though it sounds insane that I'm actually saying that there's something in this series actually makes logical sense, this would actually make some sense. Regardless, right? So they're throwing hands. Yo, Jiren is throwing shots at this man. He's like, nah, fuck that. I got dip game. Dip game on fleek. Fuck with me. Dodging all of his shit. This man is on another level. Gohan points out the obvious. We get it. He's on another level, right? He's on another level. I would also like to point out, yet again, the musical score for this episode is so good. What is going on? Am I watching the same anime? I literally went from trashing this show to its core, bro, last review that I did. I was so fed up with this fucking show. So fed up. I went from being completely fed up with this show and literally about to start watching it to watching this episode and being like, oh my god, there may actually be a small sliver of hope for this goddamn series. It's so small. It's such a small light at the end of the tunnel. But there just might be a little bit of hope there. Okay? And then finally, right, Jiren is like, okay, obviously this nigga is no gains, but Toppo and Dispo somehow think, nah, man, you ain't shit, nah, you ain't shit, bro. And Goku says, try me, bitch. They attack him, and this man does some fucking Bruce Lee level shit, catches both of them, and spins them off so fast that not even the screenshot on my goddamn laptop could pick up this shit. Bro, this shit was so fast. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of or watched The Green Hornet, okay? But Bruce Lee was in that show, right? That nigga one time threw a kick so fast that not even the camera could pick that shit up. That is exactly what this reminds me of, and I'm not mad. That shit's insane to me. This fight was hype, okay? You don't have to like the series, okay? This show, aggregate, is trash. But this episode was good. I'm just gonna say it before we even finish. This episode was good. You can hate me for having that opinion. I'm sorry, I objectively cannot say this episode is trash. There is a lot of shit that's bullshit, right? But for entertainment value alone, if you just turn off your brain a little bit, because sometimes to enjoy the finer things of life, you just gotta turn off your brain a bit. Calm down a bit. And this shit was crazy, man. This shit was wild, right? I'm feeling like I'm watching Super Saiyan 2 Gohan versus Cell again. This man Toppo is trying to hit him with Justice Flash. This dude casually walks through this shit, back smacks one of his key blasts like this is nothing. Goku moves so fast. Yet again, not even my fucking screenshot can capture this man. He's leaving jet trails now. They're throwing hands so fast that you don't even see Jiren's hands move. These niggas are just throwing hands. Somehow, again, Goku, I get why he was able to get to this level of power by absorbing Spirit Bomb, but it still doesn't change the fact that him absorbing the Spirit Bomb is bullshit, right? It's bullshit, alright? It's just straight up point, right? But you see Whis over here fangirling, or fanboy, whatever, right? This nigga is fanboy. If Whis is over here like, oh my god, this man has truly done something spectacular. This guy has done something spectacular, okay? I've just seen a fight from Goku I have never seen before. Goku is a lot similar to Superman in that he fights in a very linear fashion, right? That's one thing that those two have in common. I know people hate when those two are compared. They like to have little flame wars in the contest and fucking smack their E-peens all over the place. Regardless, they both fight in a very straightforward fashion. This fight, right, with what Goku is doing, is unlike anything I've ever seen before. This level of fighting is top tier. This is next level, man. This shit, is the future. This is the future of fighting for Dragon Ball Super. And if they keep that shit up, they have officially grasped my interest back in this series. Period. My interest, because I was waiting. I was talking to one of my other fans in the comment section. I was like, I just want to be pleasantly surprised for once. Please. I want to be pleasantly surprised. I was. This episode was pleasantly surprising. Alright. And finally, right, after them just waving it around, they're like, ooh, mystical boogeyman powers, what is it? It's Ultra Instinct. And you're like, okay, ours, it's Ultra Instinct. We know that, we watched the shit, but why does that matter, right? Why is that irrelevant? Why is it relevant? I'm going to show you a clip. I'm going to show you a clip from when Goku and Vegeta first started training with Whis. Listen very closely to what Whis has to say. Listen very closely, and then come back.
You two are still thinking before you move, rather than just moving. I'm afraid this habit is especially strong with you, Vegeta. This overthinking is limiting your fighting speed. Messages can only travel through your nervous system so fast. When you rely on thoughts for physical action, you lose precious fighting time. Your end goal should be to master the ability to have each part of your body think and move independently of the other parts. But I admit this is exceedingly difficult. In fact, not even Lord Beerus has mastered it, and he's a god. If you can overcome the learning curve, you'll be able to avoid any danger, however severe.
So you understand, right? This is what Whis was talking about. Being able to move in a way, to fight in a way where you don't think. Your reactions are on such a high level, such a high plane, that you don't even need to think in order to attack and move. That is what Whis was talking about. And Goku has attained that state of being. That's why I said this is not a transformation. This is a state of being. It's a different parallel. This state that he's unlocked is well beyond Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Type 20. By far. Well beyond that. And to think that the writers had actually placed this so early in the story and make it realized here, it's just the writers having foresight? How? That's the qualities of good writers. These guys aren't good. Who replaced them? Where are the old writers at? What's going on? What is going on, man? And just at the mention of Ultra Instinct, literally all the gods in this shit are like, holy shit, this might be quite a problem. Might be quite a problem, because mind you, all the angels probably already know how to use Ultra Instinct because they're angels, they're beyond God of Destruction. But this state is something that is difficult to attain even for a god, and is probably not easily maintained either. So the fact that Goku has attained, again, the way that he attained it was bullshit. It makes sense the power that he gained, but the way he attained it was still bullshit. But the fact of the matter is, the fact that he can even reach this plane, the levels of power that Goku is going to attain from now on is going to be absurd. It's going to be absurd. Like, we're going into, like, stupid Superman feats level of absurd. We were already, like, they were already heading into that shit. I was like, they're going too far. The writers have thrown all power ceilings out the window. They said, we don't give a fuck. Power creep all the way. Just give him all the power-ups. We don't give a fuck. So, Goku, apparently with the Spirit Ball, he broke through the shell of deeper potential. So he already had this potential, right? He always had this potential. He was probably going to attain this form sooner or later. But this may be a mistake that he attained this level of power so early in the series, because this series is still relatively fresh. It's only 100 episodes in, right? Usually, like, shows like this, before they attain these really penultimate levels of power, you go, like, at least, 200, 300 episodes in. Nah, they said, fuck it. We're getting it to them early. So, these niggas keep throwing hands, right? And finally, Goku says, yo, I'm running out of time. I'm running out of strength. I gotta land a blow on this man Jiren before my time runs out. And he does. For once, we see Jiren actually look shocked. He was actually shocked that he was hit. And Jiren, Goku, he comes out, he tries to throw this one last punch. And it was caught by Jiren. He ran out of transformation. And, yeah, he got dicked. So, the last thing we see really is trying to hit Jiren while he's finishing off Goku. And we see Frieza looking like he's about to do something treacherous. This episode was insane, man. I need a break to process this, please. I need a few moments to process this. I swear I'll be right back. The next review will be coming up very shortly. It's by the time you finish watching this, the next review should be up. This will be back to back. Okay, you guys get 2 episodes for the price of 1. Before I sign off, thank you to all my subscribers, to people that liked my last video. I did not expect the support that I got. I appreciate all you guys. You guys are the best. I will be right back. Holy fucking shit.